This is AVIOT, Atypical Voices in Our Time, the official podcast of Chemistry Productions. That's spelled K3MISTRY Productions, a media education company.
So go a little something like this. That's AVIOT.
Hey, what's going on, everyone?
Yo, what's up, everybody? I was fucking with
Wow. It's the AVIOT podcast. I'm Jay Stokes. Jay Random just interrupted me, and we have Koya over here looking off in the distance.
Yo, I didn't see you. Time out. Why don't I see
How
Koya?
you see me?
I don't see you. All I see is a picture of your emoji. I'm not your emoji.
Oh,
like
my profile?
Your profile.
Y'all don't see me?
I see you.
I don't see shit.
That's why I said you were looking off in the distance.
I don't see her at all. Last time I saw her was when her computer froze.
You sure you're not
have to
sleeping?
tell these people
You sure you're not sleeping,
No,
Jay?
I see you, Jay Stokes. Yep. So anyway, what's going on, everybody? How everybody doing, man?
Hey guys! Once
What
again,
is
I was
this, y'all?
interrupted because they can't see me. Hey guys! How's it going?
Now, what day?
She said she's gonna get it through.
You know it.
Oh,
every week.
shoot. Yo, real quick, guys. You know what? Today is what? The 15th?
Yeah.
Jay Random, yes it is.
Today is 30 days of quarantine. Oh, shit.
Damn.
We've been
Oh,
inside for 30 days.
Crazy. That's why I'm going crazy. 30 fucking
Yo,
days.
we've been inside for 30 days? Wow.
Because remember, I was on vacation last month around this time, just getting back in the U.S. Oh, this is some bullshit, man. I got to get the fuck out of here.
That is hilarious. Y'all got y'all checks yet?
Real quick, guys.
Okay.
Everybody, please listen to March 19th when I came back, how happy I was about being quarantined. And now 30 days later, I'm like, yo, this is some bullshit. Let's quarantine. Let's rock out. We got enough alcohol up in here. Let's get it popping. Party over here. Baby girl, when you coming over?
Oh no, sounds like it's a quarantine kickback. I need to be there soon.
What? Let's get it. Yo,
Borderline depressed, guys, but it was
borderline depressed.
30 days ago.
30 days ago, I was lit. I was like, yeah, boy. That shit ain't no yeah,
We
boy,
know.
no more.
Some people just not built for this. That's all.
They're built for this. Yo, Jay Stokes, I think you missing the point, son. I understand if I was on vacation for 30 days. I'm not on vacation for 30 days, man. I'm stuck. I share a workspace with my son because he the only one with the desk in the house.
Wow.
And you know what I'm saying? So I'll be taking over his desk. He got school, and they'll be quiet in the room, and they all say you do some random shit and be asking me some dumbass question. I'd be like, yo, I'm working, man. Turn that trap music down. It's just like, yo. So now we don't even work in the same room. Like the first week or two, we were like side by side, banging it out. Now I'm in the living room, and he in his room. So nah, man, I'm over this shit. Like,
Cool.
yo, I can't.
As
wait.
I said, some people just ain't built for this.
Yo, Jay
That's
Stokes.
all.
Yo, listen, I don't care what you say,
Bye.
Jay Stokes. If you live my life, man, you be like, yo, I would fucking work on the roof right about now. Like, it's just too much, man.
I do be outside a little bit though.
See, I don't be outside. Somebody asked me today, one of my coworkers, I had a meeting, it was like, Jay, it's 1
Tiny
o'clock.
bit.
You ain't going to lunch? And I'm like, lunch? What's lunch? Nah, I don't take lunch breaks like that. I sit at my damn table at 5 o'clock. Oh, shoot. Matter of fact, yo, hold on a second. Yo, let me log out of work.
That's
Y'all
why
continue
you feel
talking.
crazy.
Yo, let me log out
You
of
need a
work.
work-life balance.
Exactly.
I'm the
I know.
queen thereof.
Look, I'm about to log out of work right
Consultant in
now.
regards to
Yes.
Got to log out of
Please,
work.
yeah.
Life is about
Please talk to your brother.
balance. Come
Please
on.
talk to your brother.
You
Yeah.
gotta find him some fun hobbies to do, guys. Any suggestions, send us an email or something.
Yo, please.
Jay
by all
Random
means.
needs some hobbies, guys.
What?
Yes, he does.
I work harder at home. This is the problem. But no. So now back to what you were saying, Jay Stokes. Yes, I got my stimulus check and I'm saving it. What are you doing with your stimulus check?
I don't know if I got it yet.
I'm pleading the fifth. I don't know if I
Oh,
actually nothing.
gosh. Yo, listen. People can ask me all they want to. I know how to tell them no. No.
I'd rather plead
All
the
stern.
fifth.
All
I don't
right.
know.
All right.
Jay Stokes, so you one of those people that's gonna get the check with President Trump name on it? Like he wrote it like in the boardroom or something?
I guess I'll frame it.
Friend who
I'll
I
frame
always
it.
joke. She works on Backpage. She called about her check. She's like, I couldn't get my check this, that, and the third.
I was like, girl, for real, all that coochie you done sold, you gotta wait for a damn letter, a check with Trump's name on it. You done sold all that. You should at least have direct deposit. Shit.
Really?
Wow.
Like, who the fuck don't got direct?
She was real.
Listen.
It was, look, they shut Backpage down. I was like, what you was calling me for? To set up a only fans or whatever it's called.
Wow.
She had enough of me. She ain't gonna call me back for a while. It's okay.
Yo, listen, when it's all said and done, I don't know why anybody don't have direct deposit, man. I'm not waiting for no fucking check.
No.
Anybody who do not have direct deposit, look for your checks in June. Like straight up. Look for your check in June.
Don't have checking accounts though, like for real.
I don't understand how that works. I got a lot of people at my job who don't got. I got like not a lot, probably like 8 grown-ups, like old people. That's why I call them grown-ups. Like they're too old not to have a checking account. They still get paper checks. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because it's like, how are you gonna have a paper check? Like, so now in this pandemic, the office closed. You ain't gonna get your check, or I'm sorry, you gonna get it mailed to you? Like, come on, man, mail that shit. Yo,
I like instant gratification. I'm with you.
I want my check when I want it. I don't want my check 2 days after everybody else got their shit. 2 days after people got their shit. I'm getting on Friday if I get paid on Thursday.
Everybody's celebrating. You looking out the window like that Squidward meme?
Exactly.
Sad as hell.
I get my shit on Friday, maybe Saturday, if I miss the mailman. Like, come on, nobody talk that shit.
It's okay, y'all, if you don't have direct deposit. It's okay.
You think it is?
Ghetto. But it's no. Okay. But I'm just saying, for our listeners, if you don't have it, don't feel bad, guys.
Uh-huh.
Well, some people don't trust the banks.
You're doing something wrong.
Some people don't trust the banks either, so that's why.
The banks, because they charge you to manage your money. They charge you a service fee every month, which equates to like $120 a year.
Your bank does that. I got a bank account back when I was in college, and somehow I finagled them and finessed them, and my shit is full.
You still got that student account?
I'm 41. I got a student account back when I was 18.
Wow.
There's a man, there's a scam.
18, wow. I'm 41 now. I had that checking account for a minute. I'm a loyal customer.
Jay Stokes is flabbergasted by your ghetto-ness. He can say, wow.
I got the student loan with my mama name still attached to it.
Random is a man of convenience. A man of convenience.
Man, listen, if I can find a way, I'm finessing, man, all day. Everybody else do it.
Live your life.
Shit.
It's all right.
Everybody else do it. Shoot. Why can't I? I want to be special too.
That's ghetto too, guys. FYI. Yes. That shit too. So the same person that said you should have direct deposits also out here scamming and scheming. So
you cannot be 41. You cannot be 41 and one of your checking accounts is a student account. You can't be. But it is what it is. Because you heard what I said. One of my accounts. I have a few. But one of my accounts, I put my checking account in. All the other ones that be charging me, I treat them sideways.
My goodness. Another thing that I was talking to somebody else about today was with this quarantining, the homeschooling. Koya, are you homeschooling your kids?
Trying my very best, yeah.
How are you handling that? Because the person I was talking to today said,
"Oh well."
Yo, no. The question is,
that shit is rough.
I was about to ask you. The question is, how are you handling math and social studies?
New math.
Well, it's new to him, but he's only in the first grade, so he doesn't have the attention span that I need him to have. He's a 6-year-old boy, so just getting him to concentrate for a significant amount of time is tough enough. But overall, like once we get into it, I think I'm a pretty good teacher. But
did y'all hear? I'm sorry. You go, baby girl. I'm sorry. I thought.
Oh no, you're fine. I just said someday.
I can't see you. That's why I can't. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't know you still talking. All I see is a damn light flashing.
Can you see me?
They still see you, but I don't see you.
Yeah.
Do you see me? Do you see me?
Yeah, I see you. Throw it up, cuz.
Yo, I heard that.
Y'all be a ratchet.
I heard some parents have the option to have their kids repeat.
Oh no!
I said, who the fuck is gonna have their kid repeat?
Oh no, we pushing through.
Pushing fucking through. If you don't know it, oh well, because basically what they're trying to say is for all these kids. A matter of fact, it was New York that was saying this. They were saying kids are so out of sync now that when they go back to school, next year they're gonna have to do like a catch up, because like in so many ways, what are they doing now? It's like they basically teaching themselves, or the parents trying to teach them, fucking up the math.
Yeah, my son watches a lot of
for real. Up the social studies.
So it is this one thing though that I be fucking up. I know I fuck up the number grid. I know I do. I know, but I don't want to leave it blank. So I'll be trying like a motherfucker. It gives me a headache. I'm like, all right. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take a nap real quick. But I get up, we'll finish it. That shit makes me tap out. Like the number grid kills me, but other than that, it's all right.
That's what I'm saying. So it's kind of like, but personally for me, I agree with y'all. My kid would not be repeating anything. He gonna have to just listen. You know, the first month and a half of the next year is all recap of what the fuck you learned the year before. So he'll figure it out.
Well, I got to give a little tutor. So because he's not in school and he doesn't always sit still when I need him to for a significant amount of time, from 5 to 6, he gets tutor on weekdays.
Whoa. Virtual tutor?
Yeah, through Zoom. Mm-hmm. And she's a teacher. She lives in Seattle, so she does it at like 2 o'clock her time, 5 o'clock our time.
Or
that's what's
she don't really like it that much.
I love that. I love how they are actually investing now in our kids.
I set that up. They didn't do that.
But still, at the end of the day, you know, like you and I, like the three of us, we were talking off mic or before the show started. And I said, I find it odd though, now we have all the equipment that these kids need for better education now. But prior to this pandemic, man, it was bad.
That's
like
correct.
Bridgeport schools, they giving out like damn near 30 laptops to all these kids. I'm like, what? Y'all motherfuckers barely got books.
They keep a laptop though, or a computer.
That's what I'm saying. Like back in the days, you know, they used to photocopy shit. Like, how the hell are we photocopying pages still in social studies? Like, that's a deal, yo. You need a physical book.
Well, when I was working at the middle school, we were still photocopying. We used to kill that copier. That shit barely worked after a while.
Listen, and that's what I'm talking about. Now it's 8th grade, so you think about it. But I guarantee you now, because of all this stuff that's going on, I guarantee you these middle schools up to high school, everybody have a laptop. And it's like, where was these laptops before? Where they at? In the basement, we know, but still, we could tell because who the hell use Chromebooks? Chromebooks are real cheap. No, I take that back. They're not cheap. So I don't know why we use Chromebooks. I'm still confused on that part. I don't even like Chromebooks. But fucking, you know what it is? It ain't but an Android laptop. I really think these kids are being cheated. It's a fucking Android laptop.
True.
Oh, it's no good.
Yeah, Chrome, it's a little iffy.
Yeah, it's iffy because Chrome doesn't use Excel. Now, granted, they have Excel, but Chrome, aka Google, have a software that's like Excel, a software that's like Word, but they also have
about.
Because
it's like the store brand version.
There you go.
Yeah.
Really.
I don't like store brand like that.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm confused on. So it must be a good. It has to be a.
My laptop is
incentive.
a little. But I don't really care though. You know, I got the same laptop.
I had a comment. I'm about to be like, we know.
I know. We know. Y'all
better be happy I showed.
You got a lot of.
You got a lot
of add-ons to make that shit work.
Wait a minute. Y'all better appreciate me. I go through hell and high water to report here Wednesdays at 9 o'clock.
I know you do. Sure. We appreciate it. We appreciate it with them add-ons.
Whatever.
Oh my goodness.
Man.
So y'all bring up a good point. What do you think life is going to be like after quarantine is over?
Life's going to be real weird, man. I mean, I want y'all to talk about it and then I'll jump in, but life's going to be very weird, I think.
We know what's essential, what isn't. We know who the real essential workers are now and who actually matters in society.
Yes.
Yeah, the problem is they don't get paid anything. And that's the sad part.
They probably will now.
Hopefully they should.
I hope so.
They should have already.
They should protest.
My thing is this, man. I know for sure it's going to be different. And how it's going to be different? Because I think because of social distance now, I think a lot of people now are going to go back. I think they're going to revert back to their old fucked up ways. Like, as far as everybody's going to be introvert. Nobody's going to give a fuck about the next person.
Right. That's what I'm concerned about. Like, you don't want to hug people no more. Handshakes will be a thing of the past. It's going to be
can't do no one dap anymore. I can't do
no dap. No dap. If somebody need help, you're going to walk by
just throw it up.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody need help, you're going to walk by him. Yeah, exactly.
All that's over, all that touching and large crowds.
And if you do it in public, people going to look at you fucked up.
It's going to be crazy. We have to be so different socially. Maybe everybody needs to calm down because people are too like we were starting to get out of hand as a society. So maybe
herpes and STIs go down.
No, that's never gonna go down.
People had it lit. People had so many STDs out in Florida.
Nah, and guess what? They're gonna keep on too because it was so funny. I was reading an article how the abortion clinics are pretty full right about now. They're busy. They're busy now. They're busy.
I did see that. Girls,
a lot of sex going on.
Yeah. Just wrap it up. You know he lying anyway. Exactly. Don't have his baby.
Don't have his baby. It's not worth it. But
I'm like out dating at all. Like if you don't live with the person, don't go checking for the person.
Listen, so many people thirsty out here. That ain't happening. You seen Quarantine Radio? We see what the thirst creates.
Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm.
That's virtual thirst stuff. At least they in the house.
Virtual becomes real.
Oh yeah, so as quarantine let up, they're gonna get some flights out. People get food out. I already know.
People gonna lose their fucking mind when quarantine's over. But no,
I'm gonna be inside for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. To be honest, I'm kind of sad because I think it's gonna go back to our childhood, Coy, Jared, our childhood, and I'm older than both of you guys, so my childhood, the things that we used to do.
Our childhood. Me and Quinn together, not you.
What's our childhood?
Childhood as far as going out the house, hanging out with your friends, all that shit is gonna be dead, man. Hanging out as far as like people gonna look at you sideways now, like you see a friend and you embrace them. Now, I know we don't care what people say, but I'm pretty sure if they're already doing this social distance stuff. Like I read an article, this lady, I forgot where it was. I think it was overseas. She was in a grocery store. She got into a fight with a customer because the customer wasn't practicing social distance. Wow. I'm like, that's what we doing? I mean, like a brawl. Like she was fighting, like she was fighting the customer, fighting the meat man, the milkman. I mean, she was fighting. I know. I was kind of confused. I was like, yo, why are you fighting people? Like, you putting your hands on people. You already violating. You violating already. Like,
well, the lady, you violating what you... was just pushing everybody away on the subway. She didn't, like, fight them. Yeah. But I don't know if that makes it any better. But people don't want to fight next to them. People don't want that no more. We were already kind of funny about our space. So now it's like, triple that,
All I'm saying is for us introverts, me and the rest of us out here, we are good, okay? Introverts are living their best lives. I don't have to see people. Anyway. Exactly.
It's lit.
I don't have to see people. I go to the grocery store, ain't nobody there. I'm like, what? Am I in heaven?
No. Oh, no, that's not up here.
I was about to say over here, it's it's bad. Over here, it really bothers my anxiety.
Just to get it. It's Philly Club Corona.
Really?
It's lit up in what?
Don't go to CVS for your prescriptions. You really gonna wish that shit got shipped to you.
Oh no.
CVS is a cesspool for Corona.
See, I'd see the line and turn around and leave because my anxiety be up through the roof. I'll be like, oh no, gotta go.
Goodbye.
But guess what though?
Nobody's safe.
No, nobody's safe. Especially in CVS. Don't go to CVS for anything. You better go to Walmart to get your damn medicine. Just push my description. Just push my shit to Walmart. How about push it to Target? I ain't going back to CVS.
Just had that jump bouncing from store to store.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not going back to CVS. CVS is just, I'd rather go to Walgreens.
I love Walgreens.
That's what I'm saying.
Shout out to Walgreens. Sponsor us, guys.
Yeah, please.
Hey, Walgreens.
We will not say anything bad about y'all.
Nope. I was trying to think of something bad, but I can't come up with anything. So there you go.
Grand opening, grand closing.
Exactly.
Speaking of grand closing, my mind just went to this because I was talking to Koya about this. Koya, you sent me the video with Lizzo twerking on Diddy's Instagram Live.
Disgusting.
And then Drea was twerking on.
You are half the problem.
Exactly. No, Lizzo was doing her thing, okay?
No, I think
they cut her off.
I made a mistake. Stop. What I'm saying is it was disgusting. Was it with Tory Lanez? I know she was twerking with somebody, and it looked like a big lion about to attack.
We ain't talking about that. We're not talking about
giraffe. It was.
We're not talking about that. No.
She was just crawling and shit. It was disgusting. It was
no.
Tory Lanez loved it.
Tory Lanez loved anything. You know how going on Lizzo.
No, the thing is with the Diddy's thing. he allowed Drea to twerk on there to curse in music. But then when Lizzo was twerking on there and she had music that was cursing, he cut her off talking about, oh, we can't have no cursing on there. I felt like there was a double standard with that.
There wasn't because Lizzo is not skinny, Dre is skinny, and him and his kids was like, oh, gassing it up, like, you know, promoting her doing it. The minute Lizzo started twerking, everybody runs out the camera, and then he tells her to stop. Let
me just jump in right quick. This is the thing. Lizzo was moving. Drea was stiff as a board, okay?
I'm with you. Lizzo was shaking what her mama gave her.
Yeah. Lizzo was killing it, okay? And Drea, I was like, what is this?
Like somebody from Malibu. I don't know.
Well, didn't she get some work done? Didn't she get some work done anyway?
I'm sure.
So.
So that's probably why she was stiff.
Oh, poor thing. But no, she's over sexualized anyway. So, you know, everybody thinks Drea is like the it girl.
She's really not.
She's not.
Like a poodle to me.
Yeah, really.
Thank you.
I agree.
Yeah, Drea is not all that. She's just light skinned with a big fake behind, and that's all you need these days.
Yeah, that's all you need. It's a fake boob too.
She got fake. Yeah. She got fake breasts.
Anything fake. I think her teeth are fake.
Probably.
Now, Randall, what are you gonna say? We cut you off. What are you gonna say?
Oh, so I was gonna ask you, was the Drea before or after Lizzo?
I think Lizzo came after. I don't know whether she came before or after.
What someone was saying was because Lizzo did it during the day, which was like right after church, and Drea did it at night. And that's why there could have been a difference. But I was like, eh.
But at the end of the day, he was better off stopping the music, putting her on pause, like, yo, change the song, then we can get back again. No, we all know. First of all,
he shot her down and made her embarrassed. Like,
that wasn't right.
Nice about it.
Listen, well, I gotta look at it before I.
And she was like, "I'm sorry, sir." She's all calling him sir, apologizing for what? And then Drea gets to go up there weighing 98 pounds, soaking wet, and it's all good. Don't play with Lizzo like that, y'all. Stop being disrespectful.
I gotta see this.
But Diddy is also a queen, so they don't like big girls. You can finish out. You gotta be real pretty.
I'm not saying I don't like big girls, but I feel like I'm always talking shit about Lizzo. I'm not a queen, so what the fuck y'all trying to say?
Gay men don't like big girls. Like you could have the prettiest face in the world.
Now Lizzo got a pretty face. Lizzo got a pretty face. But a gay guy is not good enough for them. Like, she's over-sexual for me. Like Lizzo got to kind of fuck down.
Well, then that's different.
Yeah.
Okay, Lizzo, her being over-sexual is one thing, but you won't be like, oh my God, you're fat, get away.
Hell no, I wouldn't.
Exactly.
No, I wouldn't. See, my thing is, if Lizzo had a body, man, she'd be on point. But she don't got a body, man. She got a SpongeBob SquarePants. So
even if you have a body and you go overboard, I'm over it. Like Meg Thee Stallion, she twerks too much. Like I'm over it. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Yeah. But with Lizzo, I think more of my thing is, and that was in the article I sent you, Koya, a little while back. My thing is, I'm like, who is your audience? Who are you doing it for? Are you trying to purposely do things to get attention and then make your name trend? Like, that's more of my thing. And plus, I think she's built like a wisdom tooth, but that's it.
I think Lizzo should just go back in the studio and make another motherfucking album. Shut the fuck up. I think that's what she should do. Because I don't know if she's talented. I don't know if that was a fluke. So I'm dying to see what the sophomore album will be out. We already know that Meg is not talented. That's why she always dropping her ass.
Meg can't dance, but Meg can rap. Meg doesn't rap about it. No, she doesn't rap about anything, but she can rap. Like, she actually can put together something nice if she wants.
I think Cash Doll can rap.
Really?
I never even heard Cash Doll
can rap.
I don't think so.
I think she like to rap.
Well, that's old school. We're talking about new people. No, everybody that was on that Thought Box. Everybody that was on the Thought Box remix, they can all spit. All spit. Yeah.
Killed it. You know what? That's a valid point. They didn't call Cash for that. That's a valid point. But I like Cash Doll though. I do. I like
y'all gotta play me.
I tried to get through her album. I couldn't.
You know what? The second one was better than what most recently came out. I mean, the first one that she had before that was way better than this one that most recently came out. I wasn't really feeling it.
What's the name of the most recent one?
I can't remember.
Was that the one where she was in all white?
Yes.
I didn't like that.
No, me neither. The one before that is better. It was like a mixtape.
Oh, that's really what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
And real quick, did anybody watch the RZA and Premier battle? That shit was classic. That was such a good. That was. I
didn't see the whole thing. Good. I sent it to Jared because I was like late as hell.
Yeah, it was so good because it was two old men. It was two old men trying to figure out how the hell to work IG.
Maybe 30.
It was funny. It was good though.
Yeah, no. RZA is like super weird, dog. Like,
RZA is real weird.
How much Sherm had to smoke, bro? That fool is crazy, yo.
Yo, and then Premier, he's so old school, shouting on everybody and their mama. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Yo, can we get this shit on? Yo, you know this.
Happy to have that like type of platform. Like he seemed like a kid in a candy store. He was so happy and proud of himself. So I like that.
Yo, this Sunday is Babyface and Teddy Riley finally. I'm dying to see how
finally coming out.
I'm gonna get some wine for that. I'm gonna get some wine for that. Hands down, the worst one so far is The Dream and Sean Garrett. That is the worst one so far.
I didn't see that one.
Just so
oh my god! Bad. Why did I watch 1 minute of it and couldn't take Sean Garrett looking into the camera like damn child molester or something?
Yo, Sean Garrett's looking like how B was looking last week. I was like.
What had the mouth, had his teeth all in the video eating?
I was like, yo, what the hell? Oh man!
All right, Random, you ready?
Yeah.
And now I'm
over it. Once I hit Young M.A. with the nose change the style, motherfucker, I can't take it.
Young M.A. was flowing on it though. She was flowing on it.
Yo, her flow don't change. She worse. Yo, she worse than fucking the baby with her one flow ass.
Damn.
Listen,
every beat does not. Yo, every beat change, but her flow don't change. Come on, man.
Why don't you listen to the rest on your own time?
Yeah, I will because.
Yeah, can I fast forward to the other ones right quick?
Dream killed it. I was proud of her.
Dream did kill it. Dreezy killed it. Dreezy killed it too.
I don't like the girl that's singing the chorus though, Mulatto. I don't know what she's saying.
Let me ask you a question. I'm so fucking out of the loop. How many female rappers we had? I thought we only had like 3. How many female rappers we had?
I told you.
That was the Nicki Minaj era. That's over.
Ever since Nicki left, everybody came out the woodwork. I'm telling you.
Ain't nobody eating like Nicki. So they might as well so they might as well go right back in the underground. Because ain't nobody eating.
The only reason Nicki was eating is because Nicki is the biggest coon ever.
I don't know. Listen, she was eating. She's a coon.
He was saying, all right, cool. We know your things. Pause. The thing is, Random was saying that Nicki.
No. You can hear me?
No. You paused for a minute.
She paused.
No. Okay. So Random was saying that Nicki is the only one that was eating, and all these new artists are not eating. I say the only reason Nicki was eating is 2 reasons. Number 1, she's a big coon, and number 2, because she was the only female rapper out there.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? I didn't like that chicken wing necklace. I can't get over that.
She's a coon, and then she's gonna come to that fashion week with her breasts out in front of all the white folk. Like, come on.
She don't care.
Yo, so was Lizzo on that box?
You said what?
No.
Was Lizzo on that?
What does Lizzo do?
They call her a rapper.
She can't really sing.
They call her a rapper, but she can't rap. She doesn't rap.
She's a rapper for me too. She's not rapping.
She ain't rapping. You're right. She's just yelling and shit and putting words together. So I listen to that song when I'm about to go to sleep. So
let me
play
Dreezy at least. Play Dreezy.
The shade.
The shade. Okay, go ahead. You can play it. We're on quarantine. He got a second.
And now for a quick commercial break.
Hey guys, as you can hear, we are unapologetic in our opinions. We may be politically incorrect or possibly wrong, but don't knock us for being ourselves and saying what many are too afraid to admit out loud. Anyways, if you have any thoughts or questions about our show, email us at chemistryproductions@gmail.com. That's K3MISTRY productions@gmail.com. We'll be sure to address whatever you have to say.
Tell me that, Johnny. Tell me they ain't kill it. Tell me they ain't kill it.
Is Rhapsody on that?
Nah, Rhapsody. She wouldn't be on this.
I already knew the vibes. I knew you were being shady. Rhapsody.
You funny.
Oh man.
Yeah, Rhapsody is nice though.
Yeah, but no, that's good. But I couldn't take the beat after 2 minutes. Motherfuckers trying to get never change. I can't stand. I can't. Yo, listen. There's only one person I could deal with, and that's Premier with a beat that don't
Swiss
change.
Beats. What about Swiss Beats?
Swiss Beats. Somehow he could yell or something and change shit up. But Premier was a motherfucker that for 4 minutes the beat ain't never changed. Never. Like that motherfucker could put that shit on repeat and leave the studio. You wouldn't even know.
Because the beat was so hot, you didn't care. The beat was so fire, you didn't care. Like,
yeah, like 10 Crack Commandments. 10 Crack Commandments, 3.5 minutes of just same old shit, but it's so hot. You're right. Well, hey, listen, that's not my cup of tea. Too much stock going on up in there in the box and eating pussy. I'm good. You know, that shit. Listen. My thing is this, I want to hear some lyrics. Everybody say the same shit. Dudes talk about drugs nowadays. The chicks talk about eating pussy. It's like, yo, can we just grab a pen and just finesse that shit how Fab used to rap and shit? Like, damn,
well, Jordan Lucas does it. Jordan Lucas
nice. His album is amazing. You know, I am real happy for the female rappers because seriously, having just one where you know there's a bunch of them that can spit. Yo, kudos to him, man. It's just crazy how I don't think we ever gonna hear from Cardi B unless she's doing dumb shit. Because I think her 15 minutes of claim is over.
She was on live with Bernie Sanders yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that. I wonder if she code switched. I think she code switched on that. Did she?
You know, now we're stuck between 45. We won't name them over here. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna name them over here. So now we have 45 and Joe Biden.
I will endorse the Democrat who wins because Donald Trump is, to my mind, the most dangerous president in the modern history.
Only a little bit, but he looked like he didn't know what she was saying. He just was shaking his head.
And why she talking to him?
I don't know what she was saying.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And she doesn't really code switch, but she does cut down on the cursing.
Well, that's great. At least she knows what's up.
She can't say politics.
What she said?
I can't say it. I was trying to do it before I said it out loud, but I can't do it. It sounds like she's trying to say, I don't know. I'm going to send it to you. How's that? Because I can't do that shit. But she cannot say politics, though. I don't know what she says. Cardi B is interesting, to say the least.
Politics, I have to say, the way this Trump administration has handled this coronavirus pandemic has been horrible. They have done a terrible job. Did you see that propaganda video that he played in that press conference of the White House briefing or whatever?
Yeah, I did.
So basically, Coy, if you didn't see it, he played a video where he was showing everybody congratulating him and thanking him for doing such a great job from March on. He left out the whole month of February where he did things.
I saw when he cursed the girl out. Well, trying to get nasty with the girl. Mm-hmm. He was like, you are a nasty person. Because she was like, well, what about the month of February? And he just kept talking about everything he did great in March.
Nobody thought we should do it. And when I did it...
But what did you do with the time that you bought?
You know
the
we
month
did?
Of February. That
we did?
Was a gap.
What do you do?
Month of February.
What do you do when you have no case in the whole United States?
You had cases
when
in February.
excuse me, you reported it. 0 cases, 0 deaths on January 17th.
January. February, the entire
January.
month of
I said in
January.
January.
Your video has a complete gap.
On January 30th.
What did your administration do in February with the time that your travel ban bought
A lot.
What?
Okay.
And I remember that. Before I jumped on the plane, March 8th, Trump was saying, yo, we good. This is a hoax. It ain't gonna last. We good. Yeah. I got back on the 15th. It was kind of like, I don't know. I don't think we good no more. And then on Monday the 16th, it was like, shit is real.
I don't know.
Shut the door.
I don't think we're good no more. What the hell? Everything about that is
alarm.
alarm. I bet I made a mistake, but let's worry about what I'm doing now.
Exactly.
My only thing is this. Did anybody see it yesterday? So everybody saw it yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Jay Stokes. Okay, did you see it today?
What happened?
What?
Yo, my dude had silver hair, man. He had gray hair today. Yesterday, my man had blonde hair. Trump had silver hair today.
Wow.
They didn't get to spray it probably before he walked out.
Trump had silver hair. I was saying, yo, what the fuck? Yo, my wife was like, what happened to? Because I was like, yo, why Trump hair silver? She said, what? I said, I don't know, but his hair is gray today. It was gray all around. Take a look, yo. I can't believe anybody didn't call him. Yo, I guarantee you, if the memes paying attention, like that was the first thing I saw when I looked at him. I said, yo, his hair is gray. Like, what the hell is going on here? But he was calm today. He was real calm today. His hair was gray. His tan wasn't looking that bad. So I don't know, man. He's stressing.
He's been indoors. That's why.
You know what? We call him coming out of his damn. Yo, he should have just came out with his damn slippers on the way he was looking today. He looked like a motherfucker that's on quarantine. It was bad. Like, seriously.
Lord.
Somebody, yo, Yesterday he had blonde hair. Today he had gray hair. I didn't see a streak of blonde in it. I said, damn.
That means they really do spray it or something.
Yo, and his tan wasn't looking bad. Because, you know, like, his tan looked like, you know, those people that be getting tans, they be putting shit over their eyes, so their whole face be orange, but their eyes be pale. That's how a motherfucker be looking. Yo, he look
because he been inside. Yeah. That's why. He can't go outside. That's why the tan don't look right.
Tan don't look right, but I'm telling you, yo, my man had gray hair. He had silver hair. I said, whoa, something's wrong here. This picture ain't looking too good. He had silver hair today.
You can't see his stylist.
He on quarantine, too. Shit's real out there.
Oh, but yeah, I see it.
You see it, right? It's gray. It's silver today.
It don't always look like. I don't know how that fool looks.
Nah, that shit is blind.
He does look not. Oh shit!
Right?
You're right.
This shit is always
look
blind.
at that.
Yeah, shit is gray.
They spray it then. They have to spray it.
It is gray today, and I'm like, wow.
I'm gonna send it to you, Jay Stokes. A little clip of what's what here.
Please do, because I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yo, somebody forgot to spray his hair today. That's all I know.
So Karl-Anthony Towns' mother passed away. Remember we were talking about that? We were wondering what happened to her. I felt bad because I was going to retweet just people reflecting on his mother's life, but I felt weird about it because other people are out here dying too. And I just don't feel right just focusing on one person when a lot of people are suffering. I know he's a high profile individual and I feel for him and his family, but I just couldn't be like, oh, prayers go out to that family, where I've been seeing people on my timeline posting about their grandparents and their brothers and sisters dying every other day.
The difference is, though, let's be honest, the difference is that, you know, he's a celebrity. Sorry for his mom. Sorry for everyone who passed away of, coronavirus. It's sad. It's really sad. And like I stressed last week, I was stressed. I'm going to stress it till the cows come home that us as a society, something has to change. I don't know what it is per se, but whatever we're doing, we're not doing something right, because there's no reason why we as Black people are at the top of the food chain when it's time to die with this virus. And just a month ago, we were screaming we couldn't get the shit. Now we can't get away from the shit. We really have to start taking care of ourselves. I know you and I, Jared, we talked about, saying we have a lot of conversations, behind the scene, and I think it all starts with this reprogramming ourselves, and we got to just start incorporating exercise. And exercise can be, like for me, when I'm at work, and I've been at work for a month, when I'm at work, I do a lot of walking. Like I don't text anybody. I go to your desk. I do a lot of leaving my desk. I go walk around the building, so even though I'm not the healthiest person, I still get some type of cardio in, and it doesn't take a lot. And it's sad that we're already at, I think, 28,000 now deaths. March 8th, we were only at 35. No zero behind that. 35 deaths, March 8th. Now,
well, two things I have to say with that. Number one, I believe the deaths spiked just because of the incompetence of this Trump administration. Number two,
yes.
Go ahead.
No, I'm agreeing. I'm saying yes. I'm amening you. We didn't have church this past Sunday, so amen.
Right. Got it with Easter.
I did too. Somebody said happy Easter. I said, what? What day is it?
It is what it is. But the second thing is, yes, there are certain behaviors that Blacks should get together in order to be healthier, but we cannot take away the role systemic racism plays in all this, because when you talk about exercising, some Black people, they can't even go outside because they live in neighborhoods that aren't safe to go outside and exercise. Some Black people, they have to work 2 and 3 jobs. They have to work 2 and 3 jobs. The jobs don't pay them well, and they're in positions where they cannot support their families. We have a lot of things against us, and then when we try to get good health care, we get discriminated against. Black women, they think they could tolerate higher pain levels, and Black women still have the highest infant mortality rate in the country. So there's too much going on. Race is at the bottom of it. That's and true. Racism, I should say. So yes, there are certain individual behaviors like quarantine life where we're just twerking all day and everything like that, where we need to cut back on a little bit. But at the end of the day, this country was built off of the backs of African Americans, Black Americans, however you want to say it. And we haven't gotten our check. Nope. We haven't gotten our rights. No. We haven't gotten anything that we deserve. But they could take our culture, though. They can take our slang, though. They could take our style, though. They could want to interracially mingle with us.
Our butts, our lips, our hips. We can't win. We cannot win.
That's correct.
Nothing. So I think it's a combination of both, but systemic racism, I think, trumps everything. I think systemic racism's at the top. I would say it's like 90-10. 10%, we should fix our behaviors, but the other 90%, the country owes us. That's
no,
how
they do owe us, but you know, we always have a discussion, Jay Stokes, and I agree, they owe us. I'm never going to say they don't owe us, but I feel like, okay, you owe me, cool. I still need to do something for myself as far as walking. Like, we can still do something for ourselves too, as far as doing a little exercise. We ain't gonna.
Yeah, but it's expensive too, though. Like, if you don't make a lot of money, you're not about to spend. No, but not even the walking, like the food. Inner city neighborhoods. You ever go to a white neighborhood? They don't have no.
No, you're right. You're right.
That sells 20-cent juice. They give it to us.
Right. You are totally right. The food is another big problem. Food is so expensive.
A healthy lifestyle is more about what you eat than what you actually do.
Yo,
let me give you a quick history lesson. The GI Bill back in 1944, that was supposed to, for World War II veterans that were coming back, that was supposed to give them money so that they can go to college, supposed to cheapen their housing, I think, lessen the cost of their housing. It was supposed to give them a lot of benefits. Blacks were almost completely cut out of that. And the whites, they got those benefits. So they were able to progress and move up. The blacks that did not get those benefits, these are millions. Like, this is over 1 million blacks that weren't given these benefits. And because of that, they were not able to build up. And these are the same black people whose ancestors now live, not ancestors, but their progeny, their generations now live in the ghettos and the hood. These are the same blacks that their granddaughters are working 2-3 jobs. So we cannot take away from what has been taken from us. So when we're saying, yeah, you got to walk, well, you got black folk down the hood that can walk. Like, if they go and walk, they might get shot. Like, if they're in the south side of Chicago, they in someplace in Louisiana, like
Baltimore. Yeah, a lot of neighborhoods.
Let's be real, though. Come on, man. You know, when you're in New York, you see the hood workout. People could do the hood workout, too.
If they have the body strength.
You can do the hood workout.
You gotta have the body strength. You gotta have done a bid, though.
Grab that pillow.
If you ain't do no bid, you can't do that shit. I'm sorry. That is not for the average man. That's for a nigga that did a bid.
You ain't lying. The hood workout, grabbing the pole, all of a sudden, you're like, yo, why dude doing pull-ups on the stop sign?
You had to do a bare minimum of 2 years in the pen to have that shit mastered. Yeah, that's not no average man's exercise. It's too much. Too much here.
So, and then we can't take away from the fact that some people don't even know how to exercise. Like, they might not know the proper way to go about it.
Sad but true.
Or the proper way to eat.
Yeah, well, that is true too.
Salads are expensive, but you know that dollar menu popping.
Yes,
$1. That's how they get you.
I always got to check myself, because whenever I get into like lecture mode, like how random got into lecture mode, I always think, I'm like, wait a second, I went to college. That's where I learned all this stuff, how to take care of myself.
I don't think I'm lecturing.
Lecture mode. I'm not saying you're lecturing. I'm saying lecture mode.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm lecturing mode either. What I'm just trying to say is that at the end of the day, if we don't do something, then we're going to be dead. And then what's going to be the problem? Then
black people ain't going to die. Nah. There's too much of us out here. There's too much Negroes out here. Too many Negroes out here.
Too many.
Listen,
if 2 die,
if we survive Jim Crow and slavery, we good. Okay? This ain't going to take us out.
Yo, you know population control is real, right? You know where this came from, right?
Yeah, there's population control back then, too.
Yeah, and guess what? A loss is a loss.
Oh, no. I'm not diminishing the loss. I'm not diminishing the deaths. But I'm saying the way these black folk be popping out here, we're going to lose like 1 million today, 2 million gonna be here next year. Okay,
you sure it's gonna be black?
Yeah, they're gonna be on Instagram Live. Listen, we keep having these Serenas, LeBrons, and Zion Williams is out here.
If they keep pushing your what you said is the new thing they pushing on us, you never know. They could try to make their black. Yes, for favors. The black man could possibly go extinct.
Real quick.
We ain't going extinct. I'm telling you.
No, not enough black women date outside their race for that to ever happen. They could try to push it all they want.
Or black men. Even though they keep showing you these images, the stats prove that wrong. 88% of black men marry black women. That's marriage. Obviously, that's not date or procreate. That's marriage. But, you could break that apart right there. But think about it. Every generation, we have like a dark-skinned field Negro that be dominating in sports. Seriously. We had Shaq, we had Serena Williams, Yeah, Shaq, Serena Williams, Michael Jordan, Venus. Now we got Zion. Zion Williams is darker than all of us. That's a field Negro.
Yeah.
Zion Williamson.
In the Pelicans.
The one that was in Duke. Yeah. Listen, every year, Coco Gauff that plays in tennis now, listen, we got these dark-skinned black folk. That's not going to stop, okay? No matter how much they push it on us, that ain't going to stop. And plus, we have a whole continent. We got a whole continent, so we good.
Doesn't that continent bleach, though?
That's like parts of it, like Nigeria.
I thought Jamaicans bleach. I didn't know Africans be bleaching too.
They do too, both of them. They be looking like they like ring around the collar and shit when they knuckles. Like, bleach your knuckles if you're gonna bleach your face.
Oh, please. How about the ankles? They always forget the ankles.
Underneath their eyes?
Speaking of which, tell me why I was watching Real Housewives. Oh, let's not go there.
Uncle Charlotte.
I was watching Real Housewives of Atlanta with the Ghost, and I saw Portia Williams. I'm like, why is her face yellow and the rest of her body is brown?
Oh, no.
I was like, makeup, I think. I saw that too. Yeah, it was way too light. Portia, but she always kind of has that Michael Jackson themed makeup going sometimes. She needs to get a different shade.
Didn't she have surgery on her nose?
Yeah, I think so. She got surgery on her nose. She got her breast done. Her teeth are not her real teeth.
She got her behind done?
Come on, man.
I definitely think she got a fat transfer.
Yeah, I'm about to say that butt looked like a fat transfer all day.
Yeah,
like her body fat, but it still ain't.
It be growing every season. It grows.
Yeah, and when she gains weight, it just goes back there. Yep. Right. Yeah. But all the girls do that though. That's just the way of the world.
Yeah, but I really did. I always said I lost respect for her. If the nose thing is true, I do lose respect for her. Because why are you trying to get rid of your Negro nose? Why are you trying to get rid of your black nose for? Why would you want your nose to be thinner? Big noses are beautiful. Big noses, big lips, like the stereotypical African features are beautiful. Yes, everybody's trying to get them now, and black people trying to get away from it. Come on.
It's about self-love. So, they can hear you say how grand it is, how great it is, but they got to feel that inside. They have to be happy with it.
Look at Michael
And most
Jackson.
people, just as human beings, we're never satisfied. That's just like a human being thing. But never
or
satisfied.
Tom needs to tell you. Tom needs to say, oh, Bonquisha, I love your big lips, man.
Wow. What was that?
He's right.
Bonquisha, I love your dark skin.
What?
Jay Stokes doing a good impression.
Who is this man? What is going on?
He's talking about Lonnie Love husband. Boyfriend.
Oh,
Lonnie, these black men ain't nothing. It's all because of slavery.
I cannot stand Lonnie Love, okay? I'm so over her thirsty ass. Finally got a man at 57. Now we all got to hear about it.
Everybody knows I used to be happily single for a long time. Then I started dating a guy. His name is James, and he's white. And we first started dating. I remember one of the first times we started having sex, we did it from the back, right? Mm-hmm. And I forgot he was white. And I looked back and I said, who's this fucking white man?
Yeah, he's white.
I actually do forget.
Who is this white man?
Yeah, I was like, who's this white man?
Oh, James.
Oh, that's James.
And the thing is, and that's what gets my blood pressure up when you date out or you marry out. And now all of a sudden you want to lecture black folk. Like, nope, don't, no.
Yeah, no. You don't even have enough dating experience to qualify to lecture anybody about anything. It's probably your first man. You don't qualify. I never heard of Lonnie Love having a man before that. Have you?
Nope.
She always talk about her sexual escapades. That's it.
Yeah, somebody breaking your back because you got a little bit of money. She probably was hitting them off for money. Who was hitting that for free?
Listen, somebody got a pair of Jordans out of that.
Yeah, and the phone bill.
I was going to say, if you're going to date out, at least be like James Baldwin. You know what I mean? Be like James Baldwin. James Baldwin had a white partner, and you see how pro-black he was.
Oh, he dated a white woman, but he was pro-black still?
A man.
No, white man.
So that's why I gave crickets. I didn't know what the hell he's talking about. I can't relate. Thank you.
James Baldwin was a gay man with a white husband?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was pro-black?
No, just a white partner. Yeah.
Yes, he was
pro-black. He was pro-black.
I told you, if y'all see me with a wealthy white man, don't even trip. I'm still about my people. So, because if he get out of line, I'm gonna get him right back together. We still gonna keep dating, and I'm still pro-black. So yeah, Jay Stokes, I'll invite you to the wedding. So you can protest why it's all wrong.
I hope I'm getting this right. I thought he had a white boyfriend. Let me look. He did, right?
I'm like 90% sure. 90% sure he did.
All right. Now, to me, I still believe you cannot date outside of your race as a black person and be pro-black. I still believe that because you're compromised. That's me. But if people want to differ,
you can't be
then go right ahead.
And date outside your race?
Yeah, you're compromised because you can't really go in on the other because
you can. Oh, you can? Please. Let me get one. I'll tell you how it went. I will tear him up. I mean, you're still my man, but I'm going to let you know how white people are dead wrong. And they always doing dumb shit and grimy stuff. But we could be together.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Let me see how that
if it don't work, it don't work. Look, if it don't work, it don't work. But I'm going to stand my ground. I'm not about to let him, like talk crazy about black people because I love them. I'm be like, oh, let me just be quiet. That's never, ever going to happen. But I do know some black girls that date white guys and they don't always talk nice about black people and they say little racist things and they don't be saying nothing. But it just varies, This one girl said that when her and her husband get in arguments, he calls her a nigger.
Oh my Lord.
No.
But he don't really mean it.
Wait, this is a black woman? This is a black woman that married a white guy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
But they ended up breaking
racist.
up. Oh,
no, he's racist.
What? And how about this? She gave this fool a kidney. He got the kidney and dipped, and he got a white wife. Back to square one.
See? It just proved my point. You just proved my point, Koya. You just proved my point. My thing is this. You can date or marry outside of the black race as a black person and still care and be invested in the black community. There's a difference between caring and investing in the community and being pro-black. Being pro-black means you choose black first. I think I said it in a previous episode. That means you choose black first. You can't choose black first if you done dated outside. You know what I mean? If you're dating outside, that you're not choosing black first. That's like when you say pro-choice, right? Pro-choice, that means you say a woman, her choice is the first option, right? You can't say, oh, pro-choice, but you have to keep the baby. No. You say pro-life, that means you're not wavering. That means the baby has to be born no matter what. I am pro-life. The baby has to be born. So I say pro-black. That means black first. Everything is first. How I perceive beauty, black is going to be first. How I perceive the best, black is going to be first. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Just like white people, white supremacists, they say white power. Okay, that's good for you. You should feel that way. Because if not, your whole race going to be wiped out.
I was reading an article stating that white people will eventually, the Anglos, they will eventually be extinct because, a lot of Anglo women, they have reproduction issues. Like most black women don't really have a problem bearing a child, as you all know, right? But they do. So now it's getting to the point where do you ever notice the Anglos never say my cousin? I'm going to my cousin's house. We could say my cousin. When the last time we heard one of them say my cousin?
I'm here with Kyle and my family. My cousins are over and my uncle's just right here.
They ain't got no cousins. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. They're about to go extinct. But breaking news here, guys, on the AVIOT podcast. I'm telling y'all, it's not a joke.
I had no comments for that one.
Breaking news. They don't have no cousins?
When the last time you say I'm going to my cousin's house?
Wow.
Anybody?
Hi guys, it's Jordan and today I'm gonna be a little bit quiet. I'm going to be sneaking my cousin in to have an all-girls party.
Karen listening to this right now saying, that's racist. That's racist. Karen's listening to this right now.
Karen, how about you and your cousin? Email us.
I know.
You can't. What's your cousin? Hello. Point proof.
Yeah, got a point.
That's it.
They got a lot of siblings.
Just saying, guys. Yeah, that's weird. Like, we got mad cousins.
But they don't have cousins. You're right.
Yeah,
let's go to Utah with the Mormons.
Oh, okay. In that case, they all related. So they probably got a lot of cousins in Utah, baby girl.
Okay, maybe. Utah. Okay. What about the rest of the world? Like I said, they're going extinct, guys.
West Virginia, where their cousins are their wives.
Hello.
And their husbands.
Here comes a scandal. I want just your regular cousin, not your cousin that you think is hot. You want to sleep with them like your cousin, your regular cousin. If y'all can find me one of those, I'd be very interested to see it.
You got a point.
Next time you talk to your Anglo people, like, how many cousins do you have? Next time you see one of the Anglos, Jerry, ask one of your Anglos how many cousins they have, okay? And report back to me. I'm dying to know. They're gonna say, oh, none.
Please, y'all. Please email us. Please email us.
Yeah, let us know how many cousins you got. We're curious.
Oh my God.
That's a mess.
With that being said, it's been real, y'all. We had a good combo. It's been great. Great conversation. Koya is up and lit tonight. Don't want to take any more from your night since you have a empty house. So do you, cuz?
Yes.
So what up? I'm doing
Random trying to be
too. Guys. This was the highlight of the night. Random trying to get to the living room, so we've been holding him up.
You know it.
That's why he always see his elbow now.
Look, now I'm
about to take off.
You know how it is. You know how black people are when they're trying to go to work. They're trying to go to work. You don't got no energy. 5 o'clock come, you got all the energy in the world. That's me. The show about to end. I got energy. Let's get it, yo. Yo. Alright.
These are old people, man.
Alright, y'all.
Oh, man.
All right, guys. It was fun. Until next week.
Till next time.
Have a good night. Bye, guys. Have fun. Bye.
Bye.
So go a little sign like this. That's AVIOT.